Hello, boys and girls. Mr. Wiseman here, and well, this is the last calendar that I'm going to get to do in March because tomorrow is Friday, and Miss Morrissey is going to be doing that calendar. Well, next week you might be saying, "Well, Mr. Wiseman, there's days next week: Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday," but that is our spring break, and guess what? There's no school, so there's no calendar. And, well, I guess you're going to have to do the first day of the next month because we're not going to be here. Do you know what month is after March? April. And April is a lovely month because it is in spring. We are in spring. Did I tell you that? I think we're in spring right now, but I'd have to Google it because I'm not sure I remember. I think it was March 20th, and that was last Saturday. You'll have to ask your mom. Is it spring yet? All right, boys and girls. Well, let's do today's date before we go any further. Yesterday was Wednesday, so I know today is Thursday. Yesterday was the 24th, so I know today is the 25th. 25th. Let's say our date together. You can write it down. We don't have time to write it down because it's a lot, but you always have time. Today is Thursday, March. You better look at that and read it because next time I'm here, it's not going to be March. Today is Thursday, March 25th. 2021. I guess some people might say 2021. All right. Tuesday, when I was here with you, we said our letters and our letter sounds, and that was a good review. Let's do some counting. Let's count from 1 to 25, and then we'll do some more counting. Are you ready? I think this is going to be pretty easy for you, but just don't forget 12, 13, 14. Don't forget your team numbers. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Let's count by tens to 100. You might think that's so hard, but it's not if you use your brain. Ready? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. See, I told you that didn't take very long. Let's count by fives to 100. Now this is a little bit trickier because it is a little bit longer, but I think you can do it. Can you do it, Lalishka? What about you, Michaela? I know Zoe can do it. I know it. All right? Let's count by fives. Ready? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. All right, boys and girls. Do not forget that when you go to first grade. Do not forget that because you have to know it to count your dimes and your nickels. All right. Something that we're going to do today that's very important is our sight words. Now, our sight words this week, they're only 2 letters each, and 2 plus 2 equals 4. Do you remember our sight words? Have you been practicing them? I know Kara's been practicing them. If, us. If and us. Now, how do you spell if? Do you remember it in your head? Can you see it? If, I-F. If, I-F. Us. How do you spell us? Picture it in your head. Us. U-S. Us. Now, let's make a sentence Maybe two. I don't know. I haven't thought of the sentence yet. All right. I'm going to start with if. So what is it? Uppercase F. I mean, uppercase I, capital I. If you do a win. Did you know that's how you spell win-win? If you do a win-win, I'm not reading it as I write it. I don't know if you can read it. If you do a win-win, Dad will give Oh boy, this is getting hard. Oh, actually, I'm going to erase that because that's not what I wanted to say. That's okay, that's why we have erasers. Two sentences, but the last sentence isn't very long. There's only 3 words. If you do a win-win, Dad will give us a hug. Ooh, you do a win-win, and your dad does a win-win, because a hug's a win-win. If you do a win-win, Dad will give us a hug. He loves us. That is such a win-win. 2 win-win sentences. Did you get those written down? The last sentence is only 3 words. He loves us. Okay. I'm going to read it again because I think it makes me happy. It's a very, very nice sentence. If you do a win-win, Dad will give us a hug. He loves us. Now I'm going to go back while you finish writing your periods and underline our sight words for this week. Because we didn't write a sentence on Tuesday. I did not. If you do a win-win, Dad will give us a hug. He loves us. Oh, what a nice sentence. Did you get it all written? Okay, well, you better hurry because I have to erase it. I have to move on. And that's one thing when you go to first grade, you have to do first things first and get your work done. If you do a win-win, Dad will give us a hug. He loves us. Well, my dad loves me too because I do a win-win. All right, now, I put my marker cap back on. I don't know if you saw that. Well, I also erased my board because I don't want it to dry out because next week is spring break and we don't have schoolwork to do and you don't want your marker to be sitting there for so long. This week, you've been learning about dominoes, so I hope you know your, how many dots are on each domino, and I hope you know how to add them together, too. Well, we've also been learning about social studies and being a good citizen. Do you know what a citizen is? Citizen. A citizen is someone who lives someplace. Like you are a citizen of the United States. That's where you live. You are a citizen of Ohio. You live in Ohio. You're a citizen of Chillicothe because you live in Chillicothe. Now, how can you be a good citizen? Well, you can do a win-win. But how can you do a win-win? Because what's a win-win? Someone might not know what a win-win is because they're not in our class. What can you do that's being a good citizen and doing a win-win? Like something specific. Did you know? I wrote some things down on the board there, and that's what I'm looking at. They're right up here, but you can't really see them because I wrote them really small. How can you be a good citizen? Well, pick up trash. Yeah, you can pick up trash because littering is a lose-lose because it makes our earth dirty. Oh, how about your super manners? Do you say please and thank you to people when you see them at Kroger? If someone at Walmart is in your way, do you push them out of the way? No, you say, excuse me, please. Yes. All right. When you get in your car, do you wear your seatbelt? That's a win-win because it makes you safe and it makes other people safe around you. When you are driving down the street, well, when your grandpa or your mom are driving down the street, do they drive safely? If your mom runs a red light, is that a win-win? No way. Your mom needs to stop when it's a red light. What happens when you come to a stop sign? Do you go? No, you have to stop, look both ways, and then go. Because somebody else might be there, and you have to take turns. Oh, taking turns. That's a win-win. Yes. Being a good citizen. Oh, this is a win-win. If you are sad all the time and you're just frowning, are you being a good citizen and being proactive? No, you should be happy. And when people see you, they'll be happy too. Oh, now this is a big one that you can't do yet until you're 18. Voting. When you vote for people or things in your community that you believe in and that you think, yeah, they're good citizens, so I want to vote for them. All right, well, you can't do that until you're 18, though, but your dad can. Oh, is this a win-win? Is this being a good citizen? I love you. Is saying I love you being a good citizen? Yeah, that's a win-win. What about pushing someone? Is that a win-win? No, that is being a bad citizen. You want to be a good citizen. Be kind to other people. If somebody drops something, what could you do? Pick it up for them. Yep. What if someone on the playground at the park trips and falls? What could you do then? Would you laugh at them? Oh, no. You have to say, are you okay? All right, boys and girls, don't forget to help other people because a lot of people need help and sometimes they just need a hug. Well, that's all the time we have for this calendar. I will see you next month in April. Bye.